Greetings, I'm CrossKnights, and I have a new business associate.
Sometimes you need a hero to save you when you've done wrong and you don't know what to do. Sometimes that hero is an attorney. His name is Max McMahon, and he's the one with a plan. Money, fashion, success, and fame. That's the name, yeah, the name of his game. He's gotta win and reach the top. Until he's there, you know he won't stop. 'Cause he's a devil's attorney, the devil's attorney, helping you and me. Yes, he's a devil's attorney, the devil's attorney, setting all his clients free. So how do you plead? Not guilty. How do you plead? Not guilty. So how do you plead? Not guilty. Max McMahon.
So that's that. Hopefully this works. I've been having some recording issues. So this is The Devil's Attorney, as the wonderful intro has shown you. It is a turn-based strategy game where you are a lawyer trying to get off clients of, I mean, they're probably, a bunch of them might be guilty. Look, everyone gets a fair trial. It's just, you know, you gotta pony up that money, and then you get a more fair trial. So fair that you might even say it's weighed in your favor. Horribly. I could have played this game a long time ago. The second I could have started playing Plants vs. Zombies, I could have played this. I love this game. It's a mobile game, but it's not like a mobile game. It's a game that's on mobile for some reason and not on regular devices. But it could easily be on mobile devices. There's no, like, mobile crap in it. There's no in-game purchases. It's just a short game with a storyline that you complete and beat, and then it's done, and I love it. So, yeah. Hopefully I can just do this real quick while I, get time to record some of the bigger stuff that I want to do. I'm trying to practice some other games, so. Alright, so it looks like I'm currently starting out in a rundown law office with a bar open sign on it, so that's not the best. Alright, welcome to your office. From here, you can choose clients which you want to defend in court. Alright, tap here to take on new cases. So let's check out my cases. This book contains the cases that are available to you right now. When you're ready to take on a case, just go to the Go to Court button. Alright, so here you get to see your client, what they're being accused of, and the prosecutor. The prosecutor is who you're fighting against, and they have different abilities. So, this is James King. James King is accused of selling bootleg VHS tapes from a street corner. He claims the only thing he's guilty of is being a film enthusiast. You also get a money bonus if you complete it within a certain amount of rounds. So you definitely want to do that, because money is your experience. Although it's actually like 1 degree removed from that, money is the thing that you use to buy experience points that you then use to get abilities. But we'll just start. It should make sense. It's been over a year since I've played this, but I'm sure it'll come back to me.
So your client has been selling illegal copies of VHS tapes?
You mean allegedly selling?
Well, as you'll soon realize, allegedly won't get you very far. But since you're new, I think this could be a good lesson in morality for you.
Morality? Huh. Morality is like a cheap perfume. But I already have a perfume, and it's called Success. In fact, I'm wearing it right now.
So The Devil's Attorney is a turn-based game where, alright, I mean, I'll just explain most of this. Essentially, the enemy's life bar is known as credibility. That means how much people believe you. And you can use different attacks to lower the credibility of witnesses, evidence, and of the lawyer. So right now, I don't actually get to choose what I'm doing. But this is Roger, the guy that I'm fighting. His special ability is that he adds +1 credibility to all witnesses. So they have more health, essentially, when he is the lawyer. But I can interrogate the lawyer, and he has now lost 3 credibility. So if he loses all of his credibility, then he will be removed from the courtroom, and he won't be able to use his special ability anymore to boost his witnesses' things. So I'm going to use interrogation again, as if I had a choice.
Inconceivable!
And he's gone. So I only have a certain number of action points. Both of those cost 3. You start out with 9. I only have 3 action points left. Once I use up all of my action points, my turn is over, and the prosecution gets to go. Even when he's kicked out of the room, it's not like the case is over, because there's still a case to be had. But now I'm going to use analysis. Analysis only works on evidence, and evidence in this case is a videotape, because that guy was selling VHS tapes. I'm assuming this is one of them. So it's lost 1 credibility, and analysis can only be used against evidence, and there's other things that can only be used against witnesses. So there's 2 types of enemies and 2 types of attacks, essentially. And this is my life bar. This is the court case's life bar. If it ever completely runs out of energy, my client gets convicted. There's enough evidence to convict, and he goes to jail, and I don't win, and I have to try again. Because there's no... If you fail, you don't just go on. You have to try again. Ah, yes, and there's also things that can lower damage. Because, again, they damage your case. You can tamper with evidence, which shows just what type of lawyer I am. So now when they examine this evidence, it's not going to look like it does anything. So when it's the prosecution's turn, the evidence will be used against me, or my client rather, and do 0 damage. The witness, however, is done 2 damage.
Embarrassing.
So now I'm a little bit closer to becoming guilty. But they're going to give me free reign now. So I'm going to use the special ability Ego Boost, where I increase my confidence. And this adds +3 to my next attack. That means I can use analysis. Now, analysis does 0 to 1 points of damage. Sometimes you can analyze evidence, and it won't do anything. You have a 50-50 chance of it doing no damage, but if you use Ego Boost, it has a 100% chance of doing some damage. I, in fact, did 4 points of damage,
too easy.
which was the maximum I could do. Now I'm going to use Cross-Examine on this witness.
I got the skills to pay the bill.
There's nothing left that they can use to try to accuse my client due to the alluring attorney baffling the court. Witness says I was mesmerized by his charm. And I completed it in under 4 days, therefore I get a cash bonus. Alright, so now we go to my apartment. Alright, welcome home. I can see that your apartment needs some furniture, considering I'm sleeping on a soiled mattress. So we can use the money to upgrade my house. And that will increase one of the 3 stats that you use to gain skills in this game: Decadence, Materialism, and Vanity. So, I don't think I want Materialism here. Oh yeah, this is the chart. So, this is the Materialism track, this is the Decadence track, and this is a Vanity track. You will not be able to fill up all 3 bars before you beat the game, so you have to make some choices. Now, I think I might want Vanity, just because Epic Speech is amazing. Expert Analysis is like Analysis, except it's better. It doesn't do 0 to 1 damage, it does 2 to 4 damage, which means it's definitely going to at least do some damage, and it might do some heavy damage. And then we have Objection. Incapacitates your opponent for 1 turn. Can be used once per case. So the evidence or the witness, you'll be able to object, and they won't be able to do anything against your case for 1 round. So let's see. What gives Vanity? The Wall of Success. We're going to get the Wall of Success to get +1 Vanity.
Impeccable.
Alright, new skill, Epic Speech. I can now make an Epic Speech 1 time per court case, and my client will gain credibility due to it. So I have 600. There's probably not a lot that I can buy. I can buy this, though, if I want 2 Vanity. Do I? Maybe. What's Deep Voice? Maximize the damage of your next attack. So, let's say there's an attack like Expert Analysis that does 2 to 4. It will then do 4, guaranteed, if I use my deep, smoky voice. People really believe a deep, smoky voice. I don't know if that was really smoky, but it was deep, right? It's pretty deep. I could also get +1 Decadence if I want that Disco Ball. That wouldn't give me anything initially, but it would put me closer to Objection. I think I'm going to get Decadence just because I like this Disco Ball. And I think that's a better way to decide what you get. Not what it's going to help you with, but how cool it will look. Look at this horrible apartment. Isn't that Disco Ball amazing? I feel great because I have that Disco Ball. I think that was a worthy choice. And if you disagree, take it up with my attorney. Alright, new case, new lawyer. Ricky Moore. Ricky was charged with impersonating a police officer. According to Ricky, it's a common work hazard when you're working as a male stripper. So he might actually be innocent. It's quite possible that I mean, maybe he wasn't really trying to be a police officer. He was just a male stripper, and someone thought he was. It's not his fault. I think we need to let this man off. He's a hard-working sex worker. Or I guess strippers aren't sex... Whatever. Splitting hairs. And the prosecutor is Mike Spencer. Now, I know a lot of the names are puns in this, but I don't usually get them. I only know that a lot of the names are puns because I've gotten some of them. So I have to win in 3 rounds or less to get a bonus. Let's try it out.
So, we have a new face in court today. Max McMahon, is it? I see your stripper client is charged with impersonating a police officer. How quaint.
Hey, give the man a break. The uniform is just part of a fantasy. Come on, don't you ever fantasize?
What?
So you do fantasize. Oh, is it juicy?
Hey, I'm not the one on trial here.
No, I believe the dirty pervert's trial is down the hall.
Just throwing him off balance. As long as Mike's around, all witnesses in the case will deal more damage. Oh my god, plus 3 damage? That's really bad. Alright, so since this is all he does, he is removed automatically if there are no other witnesses. Okay. So let's say there was only evidence, it would be different. So I don't know who these witnesses are just by looking at them, but meh. So let's see. This costs 4. If I got extremely lucky, I could remove this witness. This witness would do 9 if I don't get rid of him. So I'm actually going to get rid of him immediately and take the damage from the other guy.
And let that be a lesson to you.
That weird hobo, or whoever he was unable to take that. He's only going to do, at max, 8 damage and instantly kill me. Oh god, okay. Maybe I should have looked at that a little bit better. He has a 1 in 3 chance of killing me. So this is 2. Would give me plus 3 damage. And that'd be 3. Alright, this is a little bit of a risk, but... Or I could use Epic Speech. I'm gonna use Epic Speech. Because now he definitely won't kill me. And on the next turn, my ego boost will be active. So my turn is over, they get to attack. He did 7 points of damage. I actually would have survived that, but it would have been close. But he has a 0 chance of surviving my cross-examination because it's going to do between 6 and 8 damage. So, cross-examine.
Wow, I'm just so good.
Alright, attorney talks and the stripper walks. I'm both angered and aroused, says the prosecutor. And the prosecutor, again, automatically eliminated due to the fact that there was no witnesses. His power was useless. Go back to the old homestead. Now, you know, these are choices. I can't, like, for example, buy the disco ball and the chandelier. You only get one, and that is why you don't get to get all of these abilities. You have to make choices. Materialism would be a good choice here, I think. If I can find anything cheap enough. The zigzag, that would work. Yeah, the zigzag's the only thing I can do. Looking better already. New skill. Expert analysis. Place is starting to look more swanky already. Alright, who we got this time? My client is Billy Rodriguez. Billy has been running a lottery to raise money for underprivileged entrepreneurs. It was never made clear that he counted himself in that category. So basically he had a lottery and used all the money on himself. I mean, at least that's what they're trying to complain. I'm pretty sure that they're out to get him. I don't know. And the prosecutor is Margaret Jones. I have to win the case in 3 rounds to receive the bonus. We shall do that, I hope.
There's some pretty solid evidence against your little entrepreneur, so I'm afraid you're in for a pretty short trial, kid.
Actually, short trials are my favorite. I usually aim to win one before lunch.
Oh, the youth. Always so cocky and full of themselves.
Well, I'll take young and handsome over old and bitter any day.
I never said handsome.
You never said what?
Handsome.
Well, you said it now.
Oh.
He's such a dick. Margaret's special ability is that her damage is always equal to her credibility. That makes her incredibly dangerous at the beginning. This means that if you lower her credibility, you will also lower the amount of damage by the same amount. So, she needs to be taken out quickly. Currently, they have enough evidence to damage my case unless I do something, or eliminate my client entirely. Let's see. I think I'm going to cross... the only thing is it's not perfectly analogous just because, I don't think you get to cross-examine lawyers, which is a little bit weird. This will guarantee kill her, though. And since they can't kill me next round, I think it's worth putting all my energy into taking Margaret out of the courtroom. This will do 4 to 8. It's a little bit risky. And that would leave me with 4 points so that I could do something about the evidence. This would leave me with 2 points, or 3 points. That's enough. Let's guarantee that I get her out of here.
Hey now.
I did maximum damage again. That's pretty great. You're just gonna tamper with this evidence here. There we go, which appears to be the lottery tickets. Alright. Oh, and I can mesmerize her because I have 1 more action point. Look into my eyes. She does -1 damage, so now she's down to 2 to 1. And because apparently I am the god of the random number generator, she did the minimum amount of damage. As everyone seems to be doing in this case. Let's do some expert analysis on these tickets here. Alright, it did the minimum amount of damage. My luck has run out. But will it continue to run out? Will it continue to run out? Alright, there we go.
Yes, it is good to be me.
And now for the witness, I think we're going to do a little cross-examination. Oh. She survived.
You amuse me.
She's not going to survive my interrogation, though, and this is the last round for the bonus. That's all I need. Ooh!
Sometimes I surprise myself with my own talent.
It's a good interrogation. Lottery man wins ticket to freedom. Prosecutor, justice has not been served. Alright. I don't believe I can afford a damn thing. Nope. So we're gonna do 1 more case. Alright, Jimmy Woo. Jimmy has been selling hot dogs that appear to have been made out of questionable ingredients, which seems to have upset some local pet owners. The prosecutor is Jack Bourbon. Maybe that's a combination of Jack Daniels and bourbon. It's 2 alcohols. That's my theory anyway. I have to win this case in 2 rounds or less to receive the bonus. I'm not sure that's going to happen, but I guess we'll see.
I've dealt with many young rookies like you in my day, and it always ends the same way.
Does it end with a young rookie winning the case?
Ha! What I meant was, I hope you don't mind being crushed.
Ooh, well, just as long as it's not under those cheap boots.
What? These boots are made from the finest Texan leather.
Interesting. I didn't know they had hyenas in Texas.
Oh, snap. I insulted his footwear. Okay, Jack has quite the temper, so watch out because his damage will increase every turn. That means he's not that dangerous starting out, but eventually, like, he starts blustering and eventually it gets bad for me. So, he's got quite a lot of credibility. That's not... I really wish I had objection. I should have gone for that, I think. That would have been better in all likelihood. I don't think I need to start out with an epic speech, but let's see here. He does 4 damage even at the start, though. That's pretty bad. But she does 5 damage, which I really don't want. So we're going to interrogate her. I don't know why I did it like that, though. When did it... Whatever, it's too late.
Bye-bye now.
I should have just tried to cross-examine her and then done some other stuff, but, I have very little chance of actually getting him, so they're gonna do 7 points of damage to me, unless I get incredibly lucky here, but I think I can still do this. So let's try it. Ooh. Sudden Strike achievement. I don't know what that's an achievement for.
Oh, ho, ho.
Alright, this is the last round for the bonus. I'm trying to think if I can still do that. I think I've messed up. What I should have done is, I should have used my powerful thing against Jack Bourbon, and then used something else to, like, weaken them so I could have survived. I think that's how to do it. But now I have, like, no chance of doing this unless I get incredibly lucky. Even then, maybe. Alright, let's just see what happens here. There, that was lucky. Alright. I still don't think I can do this in the amount of time required, but we're gonna try. Actually, no, I'm screwed, aren't I? I can't do it because I have to heal myself if I want to survive. Let's just take him out. Oh, now I can't heal myself, can I? Alright, well, since I can't heal myself, I have to hope that both of these memorizes go off properly. Alright, I lost. Boom. I just needed one of those mesmerizes to go better, but it didn't. Alright, so we get to do this again. And by get to, I of course mean have to. So let's do it the way that I was thinking I should do it. We're going to use my ego boost. And we're going to use cross-examine to guarantee that he's out of here.
Can I win next time?
Alright, so they're set to do 8 points of damage. Let's use... I could use Epic Speech to buy some time. Or I could really, really hope that I kill her, because I have about a 50% chance. If I don't, I'm going to lose. So let's take a risk. Risk failed! I have lost again. Alright, one more time. Alright. Let's see how it works this time. Interrogate! There we go.
Yep.
There may have been... I may have tried that a few times without showing it. You can kind of, like, play around with the, I mean, it's kind of messed up, actually, because you can just keep on resetting and hope you get a good attack at first. But, if you're playing on hard mode, there's actually a few missions where, like, you can only win if the random number generator helps you. That's not really a case on normal mode, but sometimes it is the case if you want to get the bonus every time. Which, you know, I think I do. Do I have enough to do... Yes, ego boost. And then cross-examine. He's out of here.
You're terrible, Max.
So I'm pretty much guaranteed to win now, unless I, you know, incredibly pick the wrong things repeatedly. But I'll just use cross-examine, and interrogate will finish him off.
Oh, leaving so soon?
Boom! Young attorney captivates courtroom. His charm left me speechless. So yeah, that's all we're doing for now. Let me see if I can pick my skill. Because I do believe I have enough money for both of them. Let's check my profile. Oh yeah, objection. I need to get some decadence. Hopefully I can afford something. There we are. No, I can't afford that. Can't afford that. And I can afford that. I don't much like that, that purple couch, I gotta say. Though this is the most expensive version of... No, this is... Alright, yeah, no. We're doing this. We're getting this for sure. Objection acquired. Excellent. Alright, well... I'm gonna keep on going unless, well, next time, I'm gonna keep on going unless there's some catastrophic issues. And this time, I will be, I'll be protecting this weirdo. And just like these clients support Max McMahon, my patrons support me, and I thank you for that. If you want to join these fine folks in supporting not a law firm, but a small Let's Play channel on YouTube, you can go to patreon.com/CrossKnights. So thank you very much for watching. Tell me what you think of the game. Tell me if you've played the game. I don't know. I like it. I think it was one of the coolest little indie games that I got for, I don't need, it might not be an indie game now that I'm thinking about it. It easily could just be a big, like a larger budget, or a smaller budget mobile game from a larger company. I never really looked into it. I just, like, assume everything I like is an indie game nowadays. Whatever. I'll see you guys next time. Later.